Alright, y'all. I'm going to start making actual videos on this gaming channel about deer hunting and fishing and stuff. And I'm in the normal map in Way the Hunter. And I'm going to give y'all a trophy room tour. This cabin is almost filled. And we're going to start into it. Alright, y'all. So here's the first whitetail, mule deer, and everything that I've ever killed and mounted. It's a little 6-point. It's not very big, but it's a pretty little buck. And then here's some pheasants I've killed. Okay, and here's the second buck we've ever mounted. It's another little 6-point my dad killed. And you unlock this pretty much in the start of the game. I think supposedly the grandpa kills this one. And then you have to go out and kill this one right somewhere in here, I think. And then I've got a little pheasant and a American badger. Here's a decent little mule deer. It's a nice little 8-point. And then we're gonna move to this. I think it's a ram. And then here's the first elk I ever mounted. I think it's the only elk I've ever mounted. And then here is a albino 5-point whitetail. Then here's a nice little moose. I think it was like a 2 or 3 star. This one's just a 1 star. Here's the albino doe that I found a couple days later after I killed that one. And then here's a little mule deer. And then I guess we're gonna move upstairs. Here's a 2-star mule deer I killed today. He's a big old 8-point. I thought I'd mount him since he was a 2-star and he was pretty big. Then here's a nice little whitetail that my dad shot. It's a 10-point. And then here's this little 6-point that I shot and mounted. I don't know why I mounted it. I guess because it's like uneven or something. And here's an American badger. I've got a couple American badgers mounted. Here's the duck. And then we're going to move over to these bucks that I've killed over the past since I've been playing. But I killed this one this morning, just like 5 minutes after I killed that 2-star. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, a 10-point. He's a 4-star. I should have let him grow to a 5-star, but I believe he was in his last mature stage. As y'all can see, he's pretty gray, and he's a nice buck. And here's this one I killed about a week or 2 ago. He's a 12-point. He's a 3-star, I believe, and he's got a sticker sticking out there. That's what makes the 12. And then here's this really nice one. He's 11-point. He was one of my first big mule deers I ever killed, I believe. And then here's a female bear I killed and mounted. I thought she was pretty. Her fur and that little white patch. I mounted her like 2 or 3 weeks into me playing this game. And then here is a 1-star whitetail that my dad killed whenever we first started playing the game. He's a nice little 7-point. And then here's a mule deer, another mule deer I killed. believe he's 11 point. He's pretty big to be a 2-star. And then here's this one I killed. He's a 9 point. Nice little whitetail. And then here's this one I killed. Probably 2 months into the game. I'll probably take it down soon and then put another whitetail here, or a mule deer. He's a little 9 point. Then here's another one my dad killed. It's a 16 point whitetail. And then here's a mule deer my dad killed. It's really nice. He's a 14 point. And then here's a 14 point whitetail that he shot. And we're gonna move over to the next cabin. I bought this property a while back ago. It's got huge, big, giant mule deer and whitetail. A lot of the bucks that I've killed is mounted in this cabin that I just showed y'all. And then here's this little cabin. It's not very big, but it's worth it. If y'all want to hunt really big bucks, like y'all can see, I got a lot of feeding zones for bucks and wolves. And it's right here in the bottom right of the map at Diamond Drill, Lowland Forest. And there's a stand that I like to set in sometimes, but I like go down through there with a bow, and then I wait for these deer right here above the creek, like right in there. And then that's where I kill a lot of my big bucks most of the time. And I'm gonna move in here now. Okay. So here's a nice 18 point I killed whitetail. He's pretty big. It's the biggest whitetail I've ever killed, I think. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a 17 point. And then right here's another huge whitetail one too. He's a 11 point. This was the first ever buck I mounted in this cabin. Here's a mule deer that I killed. He was a, I think a 3-star, and he's a nice 12 point. And I guess I'll show y'all around at that hunting spot where I kill all these big bucks at. So, yeah. There shouldn't be any deer down there, so I'm gonna just ride this side by side. I haven't hunted here in a while, but I'm sorry if the thunder's loud. I killed a lot of bucks up on that hillside right there. And then over in there across the bridge. Sometimes right here at this bridge. And then right here, there's deer running. Right there's a really nice buck. And there's a 3-star that I've been growing for a while. But here's the spot that I mostly kill them at. I think yeah, it's about right there. I just sat on that hillside over there where those red plants are. I forget what they're called. But thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one.